Good morning, everybody. You can see me right here. I got you on fast track right here with this little old machine. What I'm doing right here when I first get started on this little project, I'm just milling up the dirt, get me some dirt to work with. I'm cutting off the high spots, filling in the low spots, and I'll get me a starting point and a finishing point, and then that's what I'll work towards. I'll work everything in this area right here and work my way out, work my way towards the driveway or wherever my outlet is. That's where I'll work towards. And just keep milling this up, working it section by section. You know, if you get in there and you try to do the whole thing and all your points don't match up or it just don't go just as planned, it can get overwhelming. Even with somebody that's got a lot of experience, it can just be overwhelming. So what I do, I just cut it up in 2 or 3 different little projects. I put them projects together at the end. Everything works out. But sit back, watch this video. Maybe you can get something out of it. I hope you do. Hang in here. We'll catch you in just a little bit. All right, everybody. Let me show you what we got going on right here. This lawn yard ain't big. It's not big at all. I don't know how many square feet it is. It might be 4,000 square feet, maybe 4,500, 3,000. I don't know. I'm not good at guessing that stuff right here. But let me show you how I'm kind of attacking this job here. I watched the guy yesterday. He was working right down the street and he was on the tractor. He had an excavator there, a brand new excavator, everything Kubota, brand new $80,000 skid steer. Also had an older tractor with a disc. And that fella, he run all over the yard. He would get off one piece of equipment, jump on the other, and he'd get on the tractor and he'd disc a little bit, and then he'd get back on the skid steer, and he'd move a little dirt around, and he wore that dirt out. I mean, he wore that dirt slap out, moving it from one end of that yard to the other. But what I'm getting at, when you get on a project like this, or a big project, small project, whatever it is, what you need, what you want to do, you want to get you a game plan. You want to get you a starting point. Well, our starting point's right here at this corner down here. We're going to work our way to the driveway. Just like where we come in, we're going to go to the far corner, we're going to work our way out. What I've done, I milled this up. This is in pretty good shape. Didn't have to do a whole lot of grading. What I'm doing now, milling it up, get me some dirt. You can see little piles of dirt right here that I've got piled up right here. I'm gonna move that around with a rake and a shovel. Well, I'm gonna work all my edges all the way down, all the way across here. That little border right here, this little border right here. I'm gonna work that out 3 or 4 feet out from here. Then I'm gonna get back on that machine and I'm gonna put dirt where I need it out here in the yard. And right what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna work from this border all the way over to that magnolia tree. And this little section right here is going to be a yard within itself. I'm not going to worry about that over there. I'm not worrying about that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to make all the ends meet, all the points meet. When I get to the end of the driveway, I'll be done. You can see right here, I pushed a little dirt. We had some roots exposed right here on this big old red oak. And I've got some dirt pushed up here in a pile. What I'll do, I'll take a rake and a shovel. I need to fill in a little bit of dirt down here. Take a rake and a shovel, rake all this stuff up, get it ready. Then I'll get back on that machine. And that's where I'm at now. I gotta go get the rake. I think I'm gonna get this old yucca plant. It's sitting right in the middle of where he's wanting the grass, but I think I'm gonna transplant it, move it. It don't need to be right there. But that's kind of the way I work it. Don't wear your dirt out. Put your dirt where you need it. You get to a point. Everything can't be done on the seat of a machine. It cannot when you're grading for seed or doing the fine grade. You're doing rough grade, sure. Everything be done from a dozer seat, backhoe, whatever. It's roughed in. But you're doing final grade, finished grade stuff. Somebody's got to grab a rake and a shovel. There's no way around it. And I see guys, young guys, they just wear the dirt out, pulling from one end to the yard, one end to the project to the other. And then the dirt's just tired by the time it gets done. It's just wore slap out. Well, you can see right here around this old Cuba bush right here, I've got a low spot right here. What I'll do, when I start over there, I'll work everything this way, and all my loose dirt, I'll start working it right in this hole as I go. So I'm not concentrating on just that hole. That hole right there, this hole right here will be taken care of by the time I get over here. My dirt will be in place. I'll do the same thing right here on this edge right here, where this white line is. It'll be very little shovel work. I'm not doing any shovel work around these trees, but this white line right here, I'll take that Harley rake, power rake, and I'll rake it out smooth, and I'll work everything. But let me go get the rake, put the rake on it. We'll pick up over there where I left off here, and kind of show you how I attack these jobs, and the way I do it. It's not a how-to, but that's the way. This is how I do it. Let me go get that shovel and rakes, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Got this thing wrapped up. All I gotta do is load this machine up, chain it down, head on back to the house. But you can see right here, see we got her leveled out, raked out, everything ready for seed. I don't know if somebody's coming in this afternoon is gonna seed it. Might be family members gonna seed it tomorrow, I'm not sure. But I've talked earlier. All we did is contract to get this thing ready for seed. That's what we did. Landscape architect, she come over and drew the bed lines out for me, you know, what they had talked about. And actually I'm working directly with the homeowner on this one here. But anyway, that's what we got. I'm gonna turn you around, show you. Nice little job. It was in good shape. It had been tore up, a lot of stumps in here, but they did haul out the chips. I think all the chips was carried off. So that wraps up another one. Put another one in the books. Another masterpiece. Another masterpiece. We got to get you on the next one. Got us another masterpiece here. You guys enjoy these videos, about hitting that like button, subscribe button for us, if you will. If you want to comment, make a comment. We'll comment back to you. See something or think about something you'd like to see, something that's in our line of work, we'd sure put it on there for you. But anyhow, I'm gonna get this thing loaded up and get on. This is the hottest day yet for this year. I think it's gonna get up somewhere around 80, 82, 83 degrees. But the humidity's not that bad. But it's the first day that I've really sweated, probably since last summer. But anyhow, let me get this thing loaded up and I'll catch you guys at the house.